All right, guys, we are back. We brought you a MXS. I think Rock Hobby makes it. We bought it through MFS. I'm sure we will link it if anybody is interested in it. It has been out for a while. Price point's great. It does have a stabilization reflex in it. I'm using the AR620 in this currently. Put the AR620 in there. I did wire it up how the book said to use the reflex with it. I almost pulled it out as I stated, and I just decided that since we're doing reviews on the plane that I'd do a review on the plane. So
yeah.
I'll
Let's
probably
at least try it out with it in there first, and
right.
then we'll make our decision.
I'll try it out, see how it goes. I set this up. It's just really super easy, guys. There is 2 screws here, 2 screws here, wing strut. They go on. These are pre-installed, and the Y harness is in here. Once you pull them through, plug it into the Y harness. You had to wire up your receiver. The rear stabilizer was same thing. There was a carbon fiber tube for it as well. Both of them slide on, a screw on each side, and you had to install the rod. I did turn it on and center it out. With the battery I'm running today is a Turnigy 2200 3-cell. It is a let's see if you can see, 30 to 40C, and I think that's all we got to do but do it, right?
That's right.
I got a timer set up for 3.5 minutes. I would like to think it'll fly more than that, but since I don't know, we're gonna play it on the safe side. All right, well, let's see, here we go. I don't know if we mentioned, but we do have a pretty good wind today. So far, I haven't trimmed it at all. I do need to give it some. It's so windy. There, I turned safe mode on, and it limits. I do have it on my high rates, and that's all the climb it'll give me. That's all the bank. Ugh, I guess it'll bank a little more. I'm a little nervous on trying to give it all down. And that's as much as it'll climb. All it banks right, left, up, and that's down. So I'd say stability works pretty good.
Normal mode.
This is no gyro, all dummy as I like to say. I think it flies pretty good. I need to trim it some more. I do need to give it a little bit of roll in the aileron. But I'll be honest, with the wind, I've kind of got my hands full. Balance feels really good. I wasn't expecting this from a 3S plane. Really responsive. I do think it would benefit from making it a little bit, maybe more tail heavy. but because it feels a little bit nose heavy, like when you fall, it takes a little bit to regroup itself. That could be trimming. But I'd say I've got it set a little nose heavy, especially the way it flops around like that. Boy, she tumbles nice. Yeah. Really quality. The servos in it, I guess I didn't talk about that. Had some pretty nice servos in it, metal geared servos. There's that wind. There's my 30 second timer. See if I can bring her around here. Maybe give it another go. How'd that look? Look all right?
I think you can give her a whirl. See what she does.
The wind is kind of nice in another way, but it's kind of a pain in the butt too. Well, I'm glad I got a good battery.
Oh man. Put it in the stabilization mode.
Yeah, I guess I could
Gyro.
give myself a little bit of help.
Might
Oh.
might smooth it out.
How'd you like that lift?
Not bad. For as sketchy as it was looking, that was pretty
You
good
know,
landing.
in hindsight, probably should have put that in low rates.
Hey, TJ?
Yeah? Yeah?
TJ?
Yeah?
Can we get that new plane, oh yeah?
New plane, oh yeah! I really liked it.
All right, guys. We, TJ and I, were talking about planes that we could buy that we could feature on our channel, and this is one of them. TJ purchased this. The colors on the website really don't do this plane justice. This thing is it's pretty awesome looking in person. The pictures on their website, it's kind of a weird pea green color. In person, it is that weird pea green color, but it looks really good. It's a lot brighter in person than it looked on their website. So first off, I'm really impressed with the colors, the paint scheme. I really like the bottom of it myself. I think they did a good job of painting it. I'm not real sure.
Paint quality is really nice too.
Yeah, the paint quality is just, it's really, really nice on this plane. So
thick, hard lines.
yeah, it's really cool. They're not decals. These stripes aren't decals. They're actually painted on there. So for me, that's a plus. I mean, that took some effort for them to do, and I think they pulled it off really well, and it looks excellent. So I don't really have any other opinions about it. I seen TJ fly it just then, and it was squirrely on him. So I don't know if it's him, the wind, the plane. We'll just have to get it in there, and we'll get my opinion on it. So I'm not trying to jinx myself with it or anything. I just want to get my own opinion. I really haven't watched any videos on it, so I don't know what to expect other than what I just seen from TJ. So let's just get it in there and see what we got. Here we go. Yeah, it is a little bit squirrely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fast, a lot faster than I expected. You say you got mid rates. Do you know what you set them at?
Yeah, I believe they were 80.
Okay, I just clicked it into that mid rate.
I think it was 60, 80, or 85.
It's still really responsive, which is not a bad thing.
Check your elevator.
What about it?
Make sure you still got enough elevator, because that was why I went with the high rates, because on low rates the elevator was
Okay.
pretty non-responsive.
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah. I wish it was a little brighter so that plane would pop in the...
Yeah. I'm gonna mess with your trims just a little bit. Look pretty good. She's pretty nice, TJ. I like the mid rate a little bit better than the high rate.
Yeah.
The high rate was just a little bit oversensitive for me.
Might have needed a little more expo.
It could. And it is, I can feel the wind tossing it just a little bit, so. I like it. Seems to be pretty fun so far.
I really like that. You
The,
put it in a bad way and it just picked it right out.
It didn't feel uncomfortable at all.
It didn't look like it was.
Pretty nice for a 3S plane. Do you know the wingspan, TJ?
I believe it's 1.1, 1100 meter.
Okay.
A little smaller than most of the planes that we've been flying on. A lot of ours have been what, 1.3?
Yeah, and bigger. We've been flying some bigger planes lately. She's a pretty fun flying plane.
I agree. For a 3S plane, it's pretty responsive with the power and throws. Agility.
There's our minute mark. We got 1 minute left. I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit of a handful, but it is a 3D plane, so I mean that's kind of a little bit to be expected. Just only because it's really fast with its control surfaces. So. And
I'm pretty anxious.
You know, the wind isn't helping today either.
Right. I'm pretty anxious to put it up when there's a little less wind. We almost didn't do this video between the wind and flying, finding a good place to fly. And
yes, all of our flying locations that we typically fly at were busy. Youth football, youth soccer. Man, it's all going on right now, and so we had to venture out of our comfort zone. So, and it's getting dark now. So
yeah,
by the time we found a place to fly. What haven't we tried yet here, TJ?
Well, we haven't done any real loops, I don't think. You did some inverted flight. Did you knife edge?
I did knife edge a little bit.
We did a few tumble
maneuvers. There is our timer. I believe that's our expiration timer. Yes, it is. So I'm going to get this thing down on the ground. We didn't really change the timer, but we decided to fly it to the end of the timer. So where TJ was trying to set his down a little bit sooner. So
I flew it for 4 minutes, and if you landed, I imagine that you'll have it down before then.
Whoop, 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 a little sensitive. Not bad, guys.
Throttle cut off.
I'll give it a new plane. Oh yeah, I liked it. I thought it was awesome.
I liked it too.
All right, guys, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed this one a lot. TJ purchased this. He's going to enjoy this. He's going to probably get it ironed out just a little bit more when we have a little bit of a less windy day. And I think he's going to have a lot of fun with this one. So I flew it 14 seconds over our 3-minute and 30-second timer. Let's see what kind of battery life we got left. I feel like I flew it a little bit harder than TJ, so we'll see what it's got. Oh, good. We're at 393, 394, and 393. So it's still got plenty of life left. I do agree. We could probably bump this up to 4 minutes, maybe even 4 minutes 30 seconds with how we typically fly our planes. So
Landing gear did pretty good. I was kind of, the tires aren't real hard. They aren't overly soft. I know we're on grass, so we didn't really get to mess with it, but the tires are pretty nice, really. They make me think a lot of the Aero Scout tires, to be honest. They're about the same size and density. You are right. They are about the Aero Scout size and density. They feel a lot like that. And we use those on a lot of our planes, especially when we're flying in the grass. It works really well. For being an unknown plane, for me, I'm very satisfied with it. I didn't have anything bad to say about it. It was a little oversensitive, but that's just a pilot preference thing to me. So, man, it's great looking, good sized, man. Guys, you really want to help us out, you can support us by using the links below to purchase these planes, and that'll give us a little bit of a commission back to help us buy other planes that we can review and show for you guys. So, yep, we appreciate that if you do. Guys, I give it a thumbs up. It's a go get one for me. So excellent plane. We love the quality. We love the flight characteristics of it, the color. It's questionable in the pictures and stuff, like I said, on the website, but in person this thing looks great. So it's paint quality is really nice. Definitely really nice. Recommended by us. All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. Later.